Lately, we've been getting high off inflatable boats, and brother, today I'm tweaking because this makes number 3 and we've got number 4 on the way. This is actually not the inflatable boats that we are used to, like the Light Skiff Air or the wonderful Fish Skiff 16. If you haven't seen those unboxing videos, highly recommend it, but today is the world's cheapest inflatable kayak. Now, I didn't say the world's cheapest kayak. I didn't say the world's cheapest inflatable kayak. I didn't say the world's cheapest fishing kayak. This is the world's cheapest, currently on Amazon, inflatable fishing kayak. Supposedly fairly puncture resistant when it comes to hooks. $499 daggum dollars. So I am super excited to unbox this and see what it's made of. Now, this particular kayak is tigerxbang or tigerxbang. tigerxbang. Sounds like a gas station boner pill, but I hope they make a wonderful product. Not that I would know what those brands sound like or taste like or what they do. Anyway, there's only one thing left to do, and that is to open it, assemble it, and try to take it fishing, dude. Super windy here lately, so we'll see what we can do. There's no motor. It's a pedal. Nope, paddle. So we might get blown around like a kite, but I am just really curious to see the quality of this thing. All right, right out of the gate, we have the pump, which is actually a pretty nice pump. We are not going to be using the pump. We have our own electric pump, thank the Lord. We have our seat, which we're gonna do a comfort test, and it seems pretty thin. Actually, it seems pretty well padded, and I just realized the whole thing's inflatable, so it doesn't need to be that padded. Comes with a paddle. Side note, this boat for $499 comes with a paddle. I have owned 4 Old Town Autopilots, the $4,500 motorized kayaks. I've had 4 of them. I currently own 3. $4,500 brand new. Those don't even come with a paddle. Just saying. Just saying. This looks like, oh, it has its own little carrying case backpack. That's wonderful. Very handy. So that way you don't have to just raw dog it everywhere. These are the foot controls, not foot controls, but you put your feet on them so you can get a little bit more oomph. Repair kit, very familiar with those. One thing that is noted is that when you get this repair kit, their website does say no glue is added. So we have 2 patch kits. It looks like it's single layer patching. So yes, there is indeed no glue. Another cool feature is it comes with removable skegs, which is cool. They pretty much act as rudders and attach to the bottom of it, which helps with tracking, which is huge in current and windy conditions. There's a lot of kayaks in this price range that don't have any sort of way to track through the water. This is actually pretty huge, not gonna lie. And the main event, which only weighs 34 pounds. Come on, big out, come on. Right off the bat, the material feels pretty decent for the price point. There's all sorts of different types of inflatables, especially in the cheap kayak world. You know, you can spend $30, $100, $200 on an inflatable kayak. But once you jump into that more $500 to $700 range, you really jump up in PVC. And then of course it goes up from there with the ultra high-end Sea Eagles and stuff, which is for the most part what that boat's made out of. So this should be good middle of the road, strong material, but we're gonna find out. It's green. I thought it was black. It looks black. Is it green? It's like almost the same color as my boat. Got a nice little strap keeper on there. Keep her in line. This little groove right here is where you can attach and remove the removable and reattachable skeg. Very similar build design to that inflatable boat sitting right down there, and that boat cost me $5 grand. Well, it was actually a gift from Sea Eagle, but you know what I mean. All right, a couple things that I'm seeing. If these daggone airplanes, I can't even see them, dude. All right, I'll just keep cleaning it up till they're done fooling around, protecting our freedom and all that junk. All right, so there's a couple things that I'm seeing right off the bat that really impressed me for this price point. First of all, I am seeing 4 Scotty mounts, which is the exact same amount of Scotty mounts that my expensive inflatable skiff came in. So you've got 1 here, 1 here. No, you got 5, dude. You got 1 between your crotch. You can have a crotch rod. No way. Okay, so you have a carrying handle on the bow. The material feels fairly thick, not the thickest I've felt in the inflatable world, but what do you expect for this price point? Also, you have an EVA pad, which is really nice because I know for a fact that this will probably heat up pretty good in the sun. In fact, it's getting hot right now. And you also have a fish ruler. It's in centimeters. Is there another one that's not in freaking centimeters? No, there is not. But you've also got the high quality valve system. Looks like 4 to 6 PSI. Not gonna be the most rigid setup in the world, but 4 to 6 PSI. Oh, we got 10 to 12 on the floor. Okay, that's better. Bungee tie downs everywhere. Let's get this thing inflated, dude. I, for one, am pretty excited. I've been needing an ultra portable setup for ponds and whatnot here in Florida. So I am really excited. I really am. I do need this product. Inflatable boats are portable, but it's not really worth hauling around a 16-foot boat in a 5 horsepower outboard just for a daggone pond, dude. This should be a quick setup. Put it on the old giveaway pedal boat. If you haven't seen that video, enter to win. I want that thing going. So we've got 4 to 6 PSI right here. We're gonna go ahead and max inflate it because I am going to break this kayak down and figure out where to store it. So that snaps right in. So we gotta set our pump to 6 PSI. If you're gonna leave it in the hot sun, which you can probably do for a few months before you need to inflate it, I would underinflate it because of course as the sun hits it, it'll expand, so you don't want it to pop on you. But we'll max inflate it to, we'll do 5.5 because it will continue heating up. All right, let's do it. Okay, that was a weird sound. I was just getting the paddle put together. Tigerxbang. That doesn't look right. That doesn't look right either. That looks better. Dang, dude, that's a freaking small paddle. Oh, I am missing an entire section. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, that's better. I was about to be weirded out. The setup on this thing is like so fast with this electric pump. Here she is, man. Rigid as can be. 12.6 feet inflatable. This should be the most stable kayak of its size in price in terms of fishing kayaks. Where does the seat mount? See how it feels? Feels really solid, actually. The pontoons are a little bit more squishy, obviously, because it's about half the PSI, but the bottom is rock solid. Although I'm unsure where the seat's supposed to go because these things are kind of in the way. Oh, I think these maybe connect to the ones up here. I didn't read the owner's manual. Okay, is that it? And then you just kind of tighten it to your liking? Okay, that's not it. It's gotta be though. It's gotta be snug, right? Oh yeah. Oh, dude. Buddy. Dude, this ain't bad. Dude, that ain't it. Oh man. I think I'm gonna rob one of the Scotty rod holders from the boat and put it on here. And let's take it out. We gotta install the thingies on the floor. It really does feel pretty rigid. I'm actually, not gonna lie, I'm pretty impressed. I wasn't sure what to expect. Okay, this I certainly have no idea how it works. I don't really need it. Yeah, dude, I have no clue how this works. Not a clue. Let me look it up before I do something dumb. All right, so I found the owner's manual and it was more of a product catalog and not so much a manual. And it says absolutely nothing about how to actually use these foot pedals or install them or anything like that. So I have no idea how to install it. Don't know what to do about it. Is what it is. Yeah, I mean, literally no help in the owner's manual. Give it one last shot, and if it doesn't work, it just flat out doesn't work. Now we just need to install the skegs on this thing. We're pretty much good to go. These are little drain plugs that connect to the inside of the boat. So if you take on water, you can pull a little plug in there and it will flow out of it, which is nice. All you gotta do, slide them in. Gotta put this little pin in right here to hold it in. Just like that, dude. Easy. Easy peasy. This thing really is pretty solid. Aside from the whole footrest thing, I'm looking forward to it. Please don't snap off. All right, I am gonna go put on some rod holders and we're gonna set sail. All right, we are good to go. There is no grab handles on the side, only up there, which makes it a little tricky to use with the skegs on. But in theory, it's so light that you can literally, wow. If this thing is stable at all, this is gonna be an absolute game changer. It's so easy to move. I've been looking for something like this forever. All right, let's see how stable this freaking kayak is, dude. Whoa. Well, I'm standing. I'm certainly standing, huh? Wow. All right. I guess we'll start with the stability test. You can definitely stand and fish. This actually isn't that bad. This rod holder right here. Dude, I wasn't sure what to expect, rod holder. See ya, buddy. Let's go back out here. No way, dude. You guys saw me turn around. Like, it's not, you know, the most stable, but it's pretty stable, dude. I'm like pedaling with it. No way. Just standing up, no problem, dude. Those skegs make it easy to paddle and track straight. What up, chomp? What are you doing? Let's crash into it. Bonk. I love inflatables. Dude, this is sick. It's so lightweight at 34 pounds. And with those skegs, you don't even need the pedals, dude. Like, I'm more comfortable just sitting here. This rod holder right here, perfect. You've got 5 options. Technically, with all these Scotty mounts, you can, you could do a fish finder in one of them. Like, you could do rod holder, fish finder. You can even do one of those combo things where it's like a graph and then it has that arm that goes over into it where the transducer's in the water. So you have options with this thing. All right, you do have to make some adjustments to the seat, make sure it's actually locked down. That feels much more solid. Oh, we got some boat wake right here, dude. We got some boat wake. Going right, chopping through that, son. We are going through that. Look at that. This thing's kind of fast. See if we can maneuver around these pilings with that expensive rod hanging out front. Dude, this thing is sick. Of all the inflatables, I've actually never ever had an issue with a hook puncturing an inflatable. I've had hooks kind of go up against it, but I've never actually been able to get a hook inside of it. I'm sure if I really tried, I could. The wind's blowing to the right. You can see the waves coming in, but I'm holding fairly straight because of those skegs. It's keeping me from drifting like a madman since this is such a light vessel. Dude, the tracking. I mean, I am just like precision paddling right here. Look at this. Let's go to the right side of this thing right here. Wow. We'll go right back on the inside of it. Look at that. Oops, hit my rod. Dude, $499 Amazon kayak. Is it any good? I would say this blows any $500 hard shell kayak that you could get for fishing. I mean, come on. You can mount up. First of all, you can mount whatever you want back here. We've got a ton of room back here. You've got 5 places to mount graphs, rod holders, cup holders, accessories. I mean, come on, you can stand up in it. You have bungee cords. You even have a shaded area on the bow. I mean, come on, dude. Can you see me down here? This thing rocks. Also, as a bit of a side note, the pump, paddle, skegs, literally everything. Oh, I forgot the rod holder. That needs to go in there. Everything actually fit in the bag, and we have a ton of room to spare. You know, I was not actually expecting literally everything to fit in here so flawlessly. Yeah, that is that is actually really impressive. That's the entire package. That fits in any car, any closet. Wow. Check it out. It's not even that heavy when it's all situated right on your back. Dude, this thing, there's a kayak in here. Good job, tigerxbang. This is sick. I'm gonna put my phone in this little side pocket deal. Keep it safe. I mean, come on, this is a 12-foot, 6-inch kayak. You've got ample room right here. Feels like a hard shell, more stable than a hard shell for sure because of these 2 inflatable pontoons. Spoiler alert, inflatables do not like to go under the water. So that is why this is so stable right off the bat, even though it is fairly narrow. The stability of inflatables is just unmatched. Okay, you've got tie downs right here. Plenty of shaded areas if you want to keep lunch boxes, water, small coolers, whatever. Grab handle right here. EVA pad, which is awesome. Extra protection for those spines on the fish, including fish hooks as well. And it just keeps that temperature down. You've got the same bungee system with the shade underneath it right here. Giant tank well. You can even cut these out. You could fit whatever you want. One of those Yak Attack Black Pack Pro boxes. I've got 2 or 3 of those. That would fit perfectly back here. You could even remove these bungees if you want or slip it under. The rod holder right here for today is absolutely perfect. Dude, this thing is just sick. I love this boat. All my weight is sitting on the very edge. Look at this. All my weight on the very edge of this inflatable kayak, not flipping. This would flip a hard shell in a heartbeat. That's the power of inflatables. For the price, What gets better than this? I'm sorry for the leg shot. My mount broke on my GoPro stick, so we're towing it. We're using the toes. What can you get for $499 like this? With ready for modifications, with the stability, with the portability, not only being 34 pounds, but being able to fit literally in the back seat of a car. That is pretty unbelievable. Comes with its own carry case backpack, comes with a paddle, comes with skegs for good tracking. I mean, this is really hard to beat. This is going to be so good for ponds. Obviously I have boats for the bay, but wow. World's cheapest Amazon inflatable kayak. It's a win. As always, everybody, tight lines and God bless.